everybody. My name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're going to be taking a look at Side Effects by Stray Kids. We have a dance practice performance version and music video to take a look through. Excited about it because I'm right here in the middle of a Stray Kids marathon of their entire discography, not just their dance content but their actual production side. If there's a visual for it, I'm going to try to take a look at it. I'm pumped, so let's go ahead and check it out. I like that. Stay Fun. That's their fandom name. I like the fact this is the first time I'm looking at this, because I know this is not the degree of humor they're going for this. I think it's fun. So I think it's safe to assume we're not looking at this version for the analysis. Oh, fun. That was funny. Ah! I'm very curious what that's actually going to be. Fun. I like. Ah, this one I heard it in Kingdom Legendary War. Da 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 da, and he hits it with the. Okay, got it. I know what this one is now. Hey. Nice! Did a subtle little Bart Simpson, that's fun. Such an angsty finish. That was fun. Pretty unhinged, honestly. I like it though. Yeah, because we have the music video right there, but we're going to look at the performance version first. Looks like this will probably be what we end up analyzing. They also have dancers involved, which does change how it comes across. Oh, the bleeds are gorgeous for that. Fun. Ooh. Oh, they bleached his hair. Nice. Ah. Ooh, that's a fun visual. That was cool. I think it says, my head hurts, is what mori apuda. I think that's what that translates to, right? That's why they're hitting their head, like, ow, my head hurts. Nice. Nice. Definitely a glitch overlap that's happening still here. Ooh, that was cool. Nice. That's cool. I like the uses of the dancers for that. That was really, really nice. Okay, so now we have the music video, which is right here. It's very, how they're building it is like, what's gonna happen, you know? Nice. That's cool. Mmm. Oh! My head hurts! Oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It is giving a little bit of like a Jurassic Park vibe too. That's cool. Uh-oh. Nice. Run, boys, run! It's interesting with the screens in the back. That's cool. And we have a nice finish, the tail end. What's gonna happen? I don't know. Ooh. Cool, yep. A key. Ooh, of course. And they're gonna say with, you make stray kids stay. I think that's awesome. Okay, let's go back to the performance video. Talk through it. Here we go. Now this one, of course, there's a lot of things I'll probably miss because they have it really close to one of whoever's singing in that moment, and I think that's fine, you know, that's life. They all come up, they reset. I like having the dancers be in between them. Definitely shows a huge contrast, and it also feels like piano keys, which I also think is cool. It's interesting that we decided to go with having it start in the middle and expand out instead of peeling from one side over. So I think that was an interesting choice. I love that. And then, so it's a kind of feels like instead of going from here to here, and then from here to here, they went from this side over, and then they restarted it over on this side. So once again, very interesting in that, just it's simple but effective, and it definitely makes it feel like we had some unknown energy that transitioned from this side, made its way back over here, and made it a moment over. So I think that's super dope, really cool. And we cross over, I like that choice. We all bring it up, they're all connected in some way, touching the elbow of the next person. I like that, and they bring it up. Definitely feels like there's an extra degree of connection. Then they take the hands, one arm swings and rotates one direction, one rotates the opposite, and that's how you get that interlocking effect in between people. I love that. And then from there, they unwind it to create a really nice visual, some breath and tension and speed change in those arms. And I like the commitment of everybody making different choices with their head here. Then they sink it deeper to match that piano note. Really nice. They transition. There's your basket run, of course. Because they have it far away, it's not like we're just stagnantly waiting for the basket run. They have a cinematic motion taking place that helps advocate for the usage of that in the formation transition. I like this part, and just having the aerial shot around is really cool. Makes it feel very dramatic in a really fun way because of the da 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 da. It feels very like we're going to battle almost. Feels like that, and so having this kind of shot gives that impression as well. The reach is cool. Then they take it and peel it down. I like, you know, the arrow point looks really dope. Having stray kids on the outside and then having the dancers in the back to fill in is really fun. They bring it up, dee 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 dee. Da, na, na, na. They peel it back, looks really great. Do they have... They do. Okay, but why am I being swayed? So they create a nice breath for that as well. Tailors into what they've already done in their big semicircle, which is really nice. I threw myself with trust. I really love the subtlety of the walks. They're so subtle, but very effective. I like that a lot. And that was a trip to the hair salon is what that color hair he has is. You know, it's very, very white. And I like it. I think it's cool, but that's a lot of bleach that he had to go through with his hair for that. Dropping it down to the ground, notice that even as they dropped, they placed their weight mostly on the first padding of their hands in comparison to their whole palm. So I liked the intention of being clear with that. It helped justify the visual a little bit more effectively. Great levels between your feature and everybody else. They're taking it, they're doing a nice little explosion, but the explosion's causing the sternum to pull forward. Like that choice as well. Resetting the energy, boom, dee-dee-dee, get out of the way you all. I like that part, dee-dee-dee, and then it's like a call and response, and which I like, but it's between just two people, so having two people be that partnering action, call and response in comparison to everybody else. Everybody else is just establishing more environmental engagement. Environmental meaning that the other sounds that we're hearing in the back, they are holding down in that regard, so we can see the features in this way vocally, but no one is just standing still, so I like that. Cool. I'm right. Scared. Yeah, 무섭다. He grabs his head. Everybody reacts up in like they're being controlled, like Felix is. I like that choice. Reset to the front. You all wait and see. Can I do it? Bring it through. Then they take it and make it a really nice, quick, hand isolated sequence. Then you have one of them peekaboo through. I'm scared that I might not keep up. Why do I keep changing? I like the subtlety where we're not all the way down on the ground, but we're gonna walk and have a nice little, it's a march, but not really the same type of march that, you know, unlike a militant march, it feels more so like we're fatigued, but we're gonna keep going in a unified front. Feels like that. Why do I keep changing? My inside and outside are both changing. Like that, da-da-da-da-da. And we're still in the era where they're transitioning from being teenagers to, you know, baby adults, essentially. I'm being colored now. I like that choice, that, and they throw it, mori apu da. I like that choice. And then notice that it starts with the dancers with the spastic hands. So it does look more cinematically complementative with everyone in comparison to the dance practice. That was a bit unhinged, but in a really fun way. Like I mentioned, I like the fact that they had a lot of fun with it and just flailing their arms. So they're all making really aggressive choices. They want to make sure they're not hitting their neighbor, but they're also going pretty full in the arms. So it all bleeds up in a fun visual. Starts with the dancers, and then it expands from the, starts from here, the dancers, and then they peel it back with Stray Kids. Really cool. And then from here, they go into a speed change. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I really like that shift. And that's where dynamics really come in handy, is when you go from fast to slow. They're the opposite ends of the spectrum. And so whenever you see fast movement into slow movement, both catch your eye in a different way. And it's fun. I like that. So they change it around, walk around. Mori apu da. So once again, my head hurts. So it's similar to like, ow, you know, kind of like that. I like the switch here with the chest ISO tilting the head. It's subtle, then the accent down. It feels like with that sound happening in the back. And I like the fact that they let the head go and then they just do a subtle walk together. And they bring it through, they do a little jack or body roll to reset, and they touch their head. Mori apu, so mori apu. And then instead of like hitting them folks or anything, they just reestablish out nice and strong. Then from here, I threw myself with trust in me. The melt, boom, ding, ding, similar to the beginning, but notice that we had a melt and then we just sunk deeper. Here it's boom, ding, ding. So there's the double bass. They hit that. Very nice. Ding, they brings it through. Not really a shamrock, but a pivot turn to transition. And I like that everybody is helping complement what's going on with their vocalists by responding. It's like a call and response, but they're using the beat to respond with, not other vocals like you saw earlier with our two. In that partner feature, I like that it bled up from the back to the front. One am I being swayed? The walk forward, boom, boom. So they take the legs, they travel the energy from the legs boom, up to the chest. They let that head go. You have their hand right there over the heart. Love that. Fun partnering. New feature in the front. Ding, ding, ding. I like how he goes out, in, and he grabs. It matches what's going on with the partner section, so it feels very complementative. And I've said that already, you know, just in a different way, where he throws, and it feels like he influenced that choice of everybody breaking away and branching off. So that was really fun. I like that choice with the dancers going the opposite way of what Stray Kids is doing, so it showcases opposition of colors. And why am I just being hurt? There's your basket run once again, but notice it wasn't just a basket run. They did some, you know, more legato upper body choices with that, so that was fun. Bringing it through, bum, bum, love that. Wait a second, this is weird, my vision's blurry, so now instead of everybody as a group walking backwards and we see them from the front, now they're all facing the back and they're walking backwards, and you still have your feature right here. He's walking forward. So I like that. They are adding this little extra, you know, force into the camera shot. I think it's fine, but I like just having the subtlety, you know, there. It just looks really, really captivating. There's your syncopation choice, and they branch it, rotate it around, and then we have a nice grab with tension. Dun, 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 he moves through. Even here, I kept believing in winning over everything with my will to fight. I like that choice with your dancers down. You have one of your members over on the side with a little column taking place, so there is a little pathway for him, but I don't remember if he takes it. And then you have this little semicircle vibe. Looks really cool. Bravado can't last anymore. I like that part. Da, 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 da. Maybe it hurts more because I thought it'd be easy. I won't change. Always, yeah. I used to shout that, but why am I? Boom. So they take it. So it's nice, nice like I love you sign. Then, but notice that they do some subtleties with the fingers. They bring it to the front. According to my surroundings, countlessly being changed. Brings it through. Love that. This part I really like. Comes up, and then from here they're going to take that hand, their subtlety with the ISO, with the head, bringing it through, boom, and they expand out depending on which person got on my nerves. Oh, can I relate to that? And I like the shoulder accent there. Why does my reaction change? They're becoming more and more full. There is more sound context to justify in this part compared to in the earlier section with Felix. So it makes sense why that movement with Felix's part, the beauty came from the tone. And so because there wasn't a ton of other things and elements taking place, having everybody doing subtle, isolated movements with their extremities in their head allowed for that subtlety to more aggression difference in the spectrum. Like what we've talked about with fast and slow, they have something really, really strong, or more on the anger side and more on the subtler, just the subtler, not hurt or pain, but definitely not happy either, you know. So I like they're showcasing that, like the subtle anger to like the total I'm popping off in a mad way, you know. I think that's fun. But now I'm following other people. Will my taste change also? Da 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 da. I like how they branch it around. Ah! And it does feel like we did a little vibration there to some extent. Mori apu da. And then they branch it from the back, traveling it to the front. Yeah, boom. Throw looks great here. Mori apu da. Mori apu da. Looks great. Boom, boom with the chest. Looks nice. With the head. Shoulders, they drop it down, they come up. I like the walk over to the side, looks great. I like the aggression there too. I swallow pills called baseless confidence. This part's really cool because you have the dancers in the front. I like the silhouette visual and the commitment of the arms, and it does feel like we kind of have an echo lift that's taking place. That's fun. I really like that. Not what he's saying, but I really like the color grade choices they made on that. And maybe I took them so many, now I'm feeling worried than confident. Ooh, that's some deep verbiage. First said, I keep gulping. It's like I keep eating, or something to the degree of confidence, and then, it's like a pill of confidence, right? I swallow pills called baseless confidence. There it is. And then the next phrase, maybe I took them so many, now I'm feeling worried than confident. He takes it through, and I like that there's more control in those choices as well. They pick him away, dun, dun. And they lift him twice, that bum, 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 bum. I love that. It really looks like he got taken away by the Black Sea. Super cool. Everything is being changed from 1 to 10. Which I like that type of verbiage because it really helps with the spectrum choices of the choreography, because we have something that's so subtle to something so aggressive, from fast to slow. You know, 1 to 10 are two opposite ends of a 1 to 10 spectrum, right? So the choreography complements that very effectively in different dynamics, which is cool. Having your dancers and Stray Kids kind of accent towards the outside, easy to frame who is in the center. Looks like Chanbin in the center, brings it through, boom, boom. Really like that. And then they just little marches. They have nice ISOs with the hands. Looks great. Drop it through in the middle. The side effects kicking in against my will. Take it through. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a second. This is weird. My vision's blurry. I like this little action right here. It looks really fun. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Why does it? And I keep hearing disturbing noises. Dun, 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 dun. You take the arm. March it, or rotate it around. Believing in winning over everything. With my will to fight right there. Now notice that it feels more hingy on the sides than actually allowing fullness of the back to make this feel more aggressive. But the type of sound they're going off of, it's not a heavy bass, so having this makes more sense in the volume or fullness in which they're going about it. So it's fun. Bravado can't last anymore. Fun with your feature in the center. They pan it over to the side. Great. Maybe it hurts more because I thought it'd be easy, just like we saw. This part now feels like an EDM breakdown. The first time I heard Felix say that particular phrase in that way was in Kingdom Legendary War during their first challenge with the bell. Very cool. And I had interesting notes to give there, so if you're curious, you can go on Patreon, because there's no way that YouTube is letting me put that on, but we can blame Mnet for that. I digress. But I like the build up on that da 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 da, and then they take it. Notice with your center, he's going front, everybody's angling to the outside, but then you have your dancers in the back, they're taking those arms and they're expanding them higher to showcase a different level. Even though it's an aerial shot, it's still very visually pleasing and symmetrical and balanced. I love that. Boom, to throw. They throw it and it feels like a nice little zoom transition over, and they do a little pulse. They take it, boom, unison choreo, looks cool. Branching it through, boom, boom. Do a little zoom closer, the kick, they take those arms up, push them down, little pas de bourrées to transition. Now this part, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, similar. I like that choice with the feet. Really nice, and then you do a little barrel jump. Rotation, I think, could be just subtly better there, but with barrel jumps, that does feel like they were taking a more individualized approach, so it makes sense why they were a little bit different. Then from there, there's your glitch effect. I've noticed the glitches in so much of their work, so I wonder if that's just the go-to Stray Kids filter effect, is adding glitches in their stuff. I think it's cool, and I'm curious if I'm gonna see that in their newer stuff too, because even though I've seen a couple of their dance practices of 2023 Stray Kids, does not mean that I've seen their music videos. So I'm mostly looking in that perspective. Like that, and there's where your unhingedness, but not in a humor way, but in a my head hurts. Love that they're all throwing it around. It's different. It's more full because the formation is more full. It's not structured and connected like it was before the first time they were doing this. And then they're about to go into a speed change. I love that choice. Boom. So actually it was just, they just stopped moving instead of making it da-da-da-da-da speed change, da-da-da-da-da frozen. And then they come out of it. Really nice. They throw it and then they walk. I like the on the tempo. Apu, da. Love that. And now we're going right here into a killer dance break. Now, some of it you can't really see. You could tell with some of our dancers, the rotation's off with them, but a lot of them are in check, which looks great. Hitting it through, little hit them, folks. I like this upper body rotation with the heel toe variance. That's really fun. Little pas de bourrée, go! Love that. Hitting it through, boom, body roll, dropping it down. He takes it up, throws it. There's your glitch effect. They all rotate except for your feature. He drops down. To take it mori apu da, you have Bangchan drop first. Everybody drops in the lines. It does appear to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Boom, 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 boom. They finish. They all look up except for Bangchan. The dancers still look down, but the rest of Stray Kids look up. So it's cool. And it also caters to a natural separation between Bangchan and the rest of the performers by having Stray Kids look up, the rest of them. So in general, I really like this. I think it was nice to kind of have some familiarity with the track without realizing I did until I heard it from the performance video, and it was nice to see a little like humorous dance practice take as well. I thought it was fun. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Stray Kids, I have it on YouTube, but I always will have more on Patreon. I always early release on Patreon as well. If you're somebody who's impatient and wants to know what I look at in the moment, that's the perfect place. But if you're okay with seeing what comes out on YouTube, I'm here for it, ready for good times and good vibes. You guys know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.